Good morning, students. This is the third part of the ultrasonics lessons that I have been preparing during the lockdown period. And in this particular video, I would like to discuss the main applications of ultrasonics. So now I will just talk about the applications of ultrasonics. As I told you in my earlier lectures, that there are so many applications of ultrasonics, and now we'll see some of them from exam point of view. Now, when you look at the applications of ultrasonics, mainly I'll discuss the applications sonar, which is almost similar to the radar. So sonar stands for sound navigation and ranging, and radar actually stands for radio detection and ranging. So in this particular technique, sonar, we can call it as a technique. So in this sonar technique, what we will do is we will send some signals and then analyze the reflected signal, and from that particular signal we can find out whether the object is present or not, and where it is present, and in what direction it is moving, and all that type of information can be easily captured with the help of this sonar technique. Now, the sonar can also be just called as echolocation. And you see, my dear students, the bats in the night can find out their prey using echolocation concept. So echolocation is a process where sound waves and echoes are used to determine the objects in space. Echolocation is used by the bats to navigate and find their food in dark. Bats send out the sound waves from their mouth and nose, which then hit the objects in their vicinity, producing echoes, which are then received by the bats, and the nature of the echo helps them to determine the size, the shape, and distance of the objects. This is how actually bats hunt for the food in the darkness. They cannot see the real objects. They can just, they use this technique to find their food. Now see here, in this one, the dark red colored waves are nothing but the waves sent by the producer, that is like a bat here, and then the dotted lines are nothing but the reflected waves from the object. So once when the reflected wave reaches the receiver analyzes it, and using Doppler effect, the receiver finds out whether the particular object is moving or not, and what is the nature of the object, and where is it located, etc., etc. information. Now, one important application of sonar is that it is used to find out the depth of the seas. And this is an important technique, students, and see here what happens. Okay, so now in sonar, wherever you want to find out the depth of the sea, there a ship goes and then sends the signals, it transmits the signals. Now you see the right side, it is there, the transmitter. Once when the sound waves, that is ultrasonic sound waves, just go and hit the bottom, and then they will be reflected from the bottom, and then the receiver receives it. Now if you think that this distance is d, so the sound travels a distance 2d, and for that purpose, if the time t is taken, then speed is equal to 2d by t, and therefore d is equal to vt by 2. So from this particular equation, d is equal to vt by 2, you can estimate the depth of the oceans. But here, please remember the fact that v here is the speed of sound in seawater, which is around 1500 meter per second. It's not 3 40 or 350 meter per second. Please remember this fact, because 350 or 360 meter per second is the speed of sound in air, but not in water. In water, it is around 1500 meter per second. Now, using the same technique, actually ships can find out the icebergs so that they can avoid any collision with them, and then ships can find out whether submarines are present or not, and all these types of information can be, understood and analyzed with the help of ultrasonics and the sonar technique. Now, coming to applications in medicine. Right. So now ultrasonography is an important technique that is widely used in medicine. That means ultrasonics, when they are employed especially in medicine for various purposes, is called ultrasonography. It's widely used in medicine. It is possible to perform both the diagnosis and therapeutic procedures. That means to find out whether something has gone wrong, and in some cases it is also used as a medicine, that is called therapeutic procedures. And sonography is an effective for imaging of the soft tissues of the body. And see here, you see, generally when a pregnant woman goes to the doctor, generally he suggests ultrasound scanning, because the doctor wants to know whether the fetus is developing into the baby in a proper way or not, or are there any defects that are there. So ultrasonography helps in finding this type of things. Now, although ultrasound competes with other forms of medical imaging such as X-ray techniques and magnetic resonance imaging, it has a certain desirable features. For example, Doppler motion study that the other techniques cannot provide. In addition, among the various modern techniques for the imaging of internal organs, ultrasonic devices are least expensive. That means they are cheap. You can produce, and then you can prepare a device with the help of ultrasonics at a lower cost, and the results are immense. Please remember. Now, coming to one of the important therapeutic use of ultrasonics is that ultrasonics are used for joint pains, to get relief from the joint pains. Okay, ultrasounds are also used for treating the joint pains and for treating certain types of tumors for which it is desirable to produce localized heating. Another very effective use of ultrasound is to eliminate the kidney and bladder stones. Now, applications in industry. Let's see some of the important applications of ultrasonics in industry. One very important application that you should highlight in your answer is this: detection of flaws in metals. And please remember, flaws means the mistakes or the anomalies that are present in the metals. Now, for example, when you want to prepare a big machine, first of all, you have to have a big block of material, that a metal block, and from that you will carve the machine. Now, for example, in the casting of this particular big metal block, if there are any flaws, that means if there are any cavities or any other problems are there, and if you prepare the machine with that, that machine is not going to last longer, because it will get into troubles just after a few days. So first of all, detecting the flaws is an important important step that we should definitely take care before preparing an instrument. So here, the detection of the flaws of the metals, advantages of ultrasonic testing. So it's a deep-seated defects in the metals can be easily located, and minute flaws can also be detected. Location, nature, and size of the defect can also be determined accurately. Now, observe here the diagram. And here, so for example, this is the block that is prepared, and there is a flaw. That means there is a cavity in the metal. Now, once when you send the ultrasonic sounds, what happens is just because of the difference of the nature of the medium at the place of flow, the sound waves will get reflected, and then they receive. I mean, they receive the or they will be received by the receiver in a short span of time rather than other waves. So from that particular received waves, we can determine where is that flaw present and what to do. Now coming to another important application of ultrasonics. See here, in engineering, we need to solder many times, and aluminium cannot be soldered by an ordinary method. Only ultrasonics method is needed for this purpose. So, soldering made with the help of ultrasonics is only done in case of aluminium metals. Now coming to the other uses, see students that ultrasonics can be used for cleaning and clearing purposes. That is, these waves can be used for cleaning utensils, washing clothes, and removing dust and soot from the chimney. See here in the diagram, the upper side, it is used for cleaning. For example, if there are any acute bendings and it is not possible to just clean it by an ordinary means. So here ultrasonics are used to clean that bendings. Clean the bendings. Clean the parts that are there in the bending, and we can do it very effectively. And one more important application is that chimneys, removal of the soot from the chimneys. For example, in an industry, definitely you'll have a chimney where the entire smoke goes out. So over a period of time, this particular chimney will completely be filled with soot, and which will prevent the smoke from escaping. So definitely it has to be cleaned periodically. And for cleaning this particular chimney, we generally use ultrasonics. So apart from all these applications that I told so far, a few more applications are that formation of the alloys and ultrasonic mixing. You see, various types of alloys can be prepared with the help of ultrasonics, and because ultrasonics will mix the materials very homogeneously. Hope you have understood the lesson, and just prepare notes from it for a 4 marks question, because in the sem 2 you'll get this important question: what are the applications of ultrasonics? So prepare a nice notes and then present it in the exam hall. Hope this video is helpful to you. Hope you are not wasting the time during this lockdown period. Make it and effectively use the time that is there to you. Thank you very much.